Hello, monkey. My apartment is still warm. It didn't cool down at all. It's still 33 degrees. But here we are, hopefully a little more productive than yesterday. Since yesterday was such a confusing day, I guess. Alright, first things first, we need to go to the battle map. What's going on here? It's the mock arena, which is in here. Alrighty. Hey, Phil. Discord was 4 minutes late? Oh, damn. Was it? Oh, well. So let's implement a camera system. Do I have a camera in here already? Did I put it into the mock test thingy? No, that's good. Here's the camera. So I will delete this, even though the idea is working, but should I? Now, when we do the abilities, etc., I will have a camera cut. That's for sure. With the sequences that I will build for it. But for the normal idle, should I have idle positions where the camera can go to and fly to? I did write down what I wanted to implement, so maybe that's in there also. So there, yes, okay, so maybe we don't delete it immediately. We might want to think about this. So maybe we build the idle camera thing first. And then see from there. I should rename these though. I don't like the name. Ease to point camera. How about this? What? Why can't I rename it? That's actually crazy again. Fine, we will probably duplicate and do it from there. Now the question is, should this be a WB camera? Battle cameras? What do you mean, battle cameras? There's nothing in here! What do you mean? Oh my god. Okay. I think this timer shouldn't start immediately because we have a sequence beforehand that goes to the camera. What's that? Damn. Be right back, monkey. Monkey is back. Thank you. All right, this is the system. Just need to fire if both of these are true. This should do it. I'm just not sure about the ease points here, like this value, if it's jumping too much. And I'm not sure if the interpolation speed is too fast. Maybe let's add something like this. This can be one. Okay, now I just need to add ease points all around. Then we should be fine. Okay, in what level are we right now? Why is this in here? And I guess I could put it in there, but since when is it in there? When did I put it there? I don't know. The actor will be placed outside the bounds of the current level. How? Why? How do I... Why did this happen? How is it outside the bounds? Makes no sense at all. I don't care. Alright, so this is one camera. How do I unpilot it? Okay, no. Ah, shit. Can we not pilot the whole level, please? Where's the camera? I'm going insane. I'm going insane. Just disappeared all of a sudden. Did I remove it by Control Z? I don't know. Oh well. Why is this a thing? This is so stupid. Alright, everything is set up now. Alright, let's see. There it is. Dynamic camera movements every 10 seconds. Hopefully. Yeah, this is too little. Now, if I press enter and the camera flies, do we snap to the target? Or do we care? Since we are switching to sequences anyway, right? Do I stop the countdown? Which could mean that if the camera is now flying and we are skipping sequences, we would be in the flying time of the camera. So we might want to add some kind of teleport. There are two ways to do this, and I prefer the teleport. The other one would be some kind of handle that knows, okay, the loop is active, the loop is inactive, to make the timing of the reached camera start another round without us firing start switch, which already starts the camera. I guess we could say if camera is flying true, then we do nothing. If camera flying is false, then we do this. That would be already the way to do it. But the problem is, it would look a little bad when we skip something and then we find ourselves in a flying camera. So I prefer the teleporter. But for now, that's not important. One thing I want to do is... this thing needs to be higher. I want to see if we will get some kind of jump. Yes, we do get some kind of jump in there. And not only that, it also tried to still go to that place, which is concerning. Why did it jump? Is this not where we want to go? Why did it do this? That's so strange. Like the moment we reached this place, it still went here. Wait, no, it didn't. Hey, Carva. No, it will be a mix. Right now it's like, how to say. This is the idle part where when the arena is here, like this, I don't want the camera to stay somewhere. While the player is thinking what to do next, the camera will move around like this. But the moment the player decides to do something and press enter, then the cinematics kick in and we see some camera flights that are predetermined with cuts and stuff. And when the fight starts, also we have some kind of cinematic. So this is just the idle fly around arena and oh my god, it's so cool kind of camera. The only part I'm not sure about this one is I might need a curve to reach a point because linearly it just slows down too much and then in the end you have a little jump there. I'm not sure if I like that. Instead of jumping, I should leave the camera to still reach it, but fire this part only once. How can I make this? This will be a little more complicated now. So instead of this needs to fire still, but this needs to fire only once. I guess we also need to look at the reached. If true, then don't go. Like if this reached, this and this. Location reached. Rotation reached. So we kick this out. But what do we do about this part? At what point do we say we are done? The do once is already a reached thing, so the reach does the do once for us. Now the problem is just this. I still want, when the point is reached, I want it to still convergate to the target. But I don't know how small that should be. Maybe we could do another check in front. And set another bool to not always check these two, I guess. Alright, so if this and this true, then do not do this. Same goes here. And then though, if this one equals this one in 0.01, if false, and then location very close reached. Or do I just leave this? Do we ever have a state where east point is empty? Probably not. We don't need this. Let's leave it a little inefficient. That's fine. That's just 2 vector checks. That's nothing. So the same thing goes here. 0.01. If false, do the thing. Alright, this should now have eliminated the problem. Now we shouldn't see any jumps. And I could even increase the reach point now. Now 10 seconds. Okay, it doesn't work anymore, I think. Because... did this even happen? Okay, let's check if the reach call is getting fired. Oh wait, this is wrong. This will always be false. If not reach. So if this is true and not this, now that should work now. Also, let's increase that to this to make it a little easier. So 10 seconds. Nice. I like it. No more snapping. Good countdown. I like it. We can always play with the speed of the camera, but I think it's fine. And I'm glad that the camera doesn't do some strange rotations. I can't wait to see this in real battle environments, to see how, if the environment is actually looking good. All right, perfect. I probably also need a delegate here, a dispatcher, to have it in system level instead of camera level, so we know that the camera is reached or something. With an ID even, maybe. Anyway, what do we do next? Let's actually look at our issues. So random idle timer to switch. Yes, flight should be not too fast. I mean, okay. What do we do if player wants to start round while camera flies? We will teleport it. Skip to end fast, block start while flying. Teleport cam when skipping or changing camera and stopping loop. Okay. Battle idle cam system. Nice. Now to the more complicated part. We need a bunch of sequences for different occasions, one being the battle start. Then we also need sequences for attack phases, which is the item or the normal orb playing and the confusion pool. Then we probably need a sequence for the resolve phase, so we can see some numbers go up. And I'm not sure if we need a sequence for evolutions. We probably need them because it would be more unified if everything is a sequence. And when everything is done, we go back to the face camera, to the ease camera, right? Also, by the way, you guys should check out this artist. It's pretty neat. Check this artist out. Just saying. Finally, you're writing something. Hello, Loan. Now, where do we even put that? Cameras? Here, maybe? Is that a different system? Do I even have a sequence system? What is this even? Where am I using this? Just for these. What does it do? Nothing. I don't understand. After intro, battle 1. Fine. What's in here? Here. This thing. What are we using it for? We're just spawning it? Uh-huh. I see. Interesting. It's even not transformed. These are the only ones. Oh boy. Why did I do this? I don't remember. This is a backup. Should look at this instead. This one. Is there any trigger for this? Open cocoon. Right. This could be the thing that triggers. Start position. Primal Orpling Fight could also be. This is cut though. How about this? Play cassette. White Primal Orpling Fight. This thing. Play cassette. Here. Chain command interaction. Aha. Will you look at that? So there is an interaction, which is this thing, chain command interaction, which is probably, if we go back here, this boss battle starter. Oh, now I get it. It's for the explosion. It's for the explosion. Why do we have no explosion for that too? Why would this need a position then? Let's look at this asset here. Oh Lord. I need to rewrite all of this when my battle system is done. I'm not happy about that. Okay, where is the sequence battle start position? There's a local. Here. This thing gets an local, huh? Local battle control spawn location. Why is it important where the battle controller is? For a no explosion one. Like I understand for this thing. when I'm here, I need it for the explosion. Did I just copy paste it? Is that the thing? Oh my. I don't know. It is for the position of the battle controller, but I'm not sure why I need it for the no explosion one. Whatever. Let's continue. Where was I? Here. We were looking at the sequence stuff. If I already have a sequence system, which is probably the camera controller here. Camera sequence listener helper, that's funny. Sequence battle position, sequence cine camera blueprint, spline path, etc. Okay, let's see here. Play sequence of level route, that's funny. Play battle environment sequence with offset. What is that? Battle level sequence data. Oh lord, okay. You have to get rid of all of this. But I can't because these are the intro stuff right now. Oh boy, okay. Okay, let's think about something else. We have sequences for the attacks, etc. But what do I do if I want some kind of sequence for a boss or a dialogue or some kind of other animation between rounds, something happening, something talking, something, you know? What do I do then? Hmm. So either there is a player sequence for battles, why do I have this global in there? Maybe I can reuse this. Should it should probably be in the battle controller in my old one, but seems like it is in many places, also in abilities. So here's one, play battle environment sequence for the battle intro. What's here though? Battle end sequence, yes, makes sense. We need that. I forgot, we need that. I should write it down. Player win, player lose sequences. And this, it has the flip already, so maybe I just use this actually because it already has all the code I need. I just need to register some sequences into here. Why do I have a fade to color here? When are we using the skip level sequence? Not sure about this part. When we have a movement lock and skip is false, skip lock is false. Player orbit camera sequence, what's that? Sequence player, probably then. This one has a fade. This one doesn't have a fade. That's the difference. So we do need a current camera though. Or else this will not happen. We can try something out though. Do we have the camera controller in here? Does the camera controller need to be initialized? Yes. Does it need anything? It just does update camera actor list. It's not that important, I would assume. Yeah, it's fine. We can just drop it in here. Get it in here. Now this thing will do its thing. Delay, let's say after 15 seconds, maybe. Sequence battle. I don't know what the offset is. Why do we need an offset? Play battle offset. Sequence offset flip whatever. Okay. Now I just need to get one of these for now. And let's see if this works. And I assume we will lose the focus to the camera. That's fine though. So here we go. And after 5 seconds it should start the sequence. It didn't. Why? Okay, we need to look at the blueprint here while that is happening. Interesting. Let's see what's actually happening inside. Should find something good. Sequence ID. Oh, the registry is 0. Yeah, it's fine though, of course. This just to destroy anything that is already there. What's happening here? Fine, I guess. Create the player. Flip is false. Create sequence. So why does this not happen then? It's like just not doing it. Why? Why does this not work? Oh, okay. That's rich. It needs a level. Does it though? Sequence Cine Camera blueprints versus Sequence Cine Camera. Why is both of them in here? What's the difference? What's this? I mean, fine, I understand. Your maps. Camera probably in here. No. Where's that level? It's the battle sequence camera. Oh my god, okay. How do I know which level this is? Sequence Cine Camera. What the f... Okay, hold on. Does it work if I just go into a fight? Does the battle intro right now work? Let's find out. Yes, there it is. It just started here. So why is it that I cannot just trigger it? Are we... Oh. Oh, it's in the main map. Oh, it's in the main map. Okay. Fine, I guess I can just copy it over. For now, it's fine. No big deal, I would have said, but we lose the reference. Okay, so it's a little more complicated to start a sequence without the main camera. Main sequence cine camera here. Why do I even have it? Is it because of the settings? What's the workflow here? To make a battle intro, do I just copy the transforms? Funny thing is, this thing is also in there now. I feel like we should only use this, right? They seem to have the same values. So how do I put a different camera in here? Like this. Save. Okay, and now if I go back, would this now work? Yes, now it works. So I can use that system. And I don't even need to go back to a camera, it already works somehow. Interestingly enough. Wait, can I actually skip it? Does it actually understand it? No, of course not. So yes, we lose the camera. That is correct. I'm not sure about this one. I feel like we are already in a camera. It probably doesn't need to happen. Let's try it again. Yes, now it works. Why is there a print in camera controller called end? What did I want to do? Oh no. Monkey dementia. Ooh, what did I want to do? I forgot. Ah, the end. Here. What the hell is this? Good. So the skipping also works. We can now remove this. So I don't want to start anything big now since it's only 50 minutes until 10 p.m. here. But the next thing would be to actually create these sequences, right? Well, we could now concept what kind of system to build to make this happen, because we need to actually get the ability mix right. So when I'm in the battle controller here, and we are in the pre-calculation phase here, choose action and start abilities. That does the pre-calculation somewhere, right? Decide next action. Use ability, use space attack, etc. So here's the pre-calculation. These are the front arc links. You need to get the front arc links and get their pre-calculated abilities. Current ability here. Now what can we get out of current abilities? There's ability info, that's good. Which means there should be the info struct break. So what do we have here? Ability type, what's this? Magical, physical, special. That's not what helps us, but how about target? Single, multi, single friends, multi-friend, self, wall. Do we have a target? You have get possible targets. This is a little more complicated than I thought. How can we determine our ability mix here? So we only look at the fighting entities and never the competitors. Should I also output the competitor? Are all possible targets always on the same competitor? Or can we actually mix them between them? Do I ever have an ability that does multiple things? Oh shit, I never thought about that. What if I have a vampire kind of magic where I attack the enemy and then I heal myself? Oh no, I really did not think about this. Maybe I need a new Do I need another field here that says camera target type? With the camera target type we could have self, both, opponent, and then from the possible targets we can get the opponent or the not opponent, the competitor. Do we get the ID from it? No. How do I know what side this competitor is? I don't have that information right now, I think. We need to add that so I know where to look. Hmm. For what do I use the target type then? Is it just for the targeting itself? To get the correct opponent? Probably. Where's the AI here? Battle AI customizable thingy. How does this understand where to look? So use ability with the MP cost. Is target valid or get target from? I can do it here. And there are the condition resolves. Target. But this is not from the ability. And that's the default tactic. Where do I ever look at the abilities I'm targeting? We have the action, we have the target. So if I have the condition targets self, and then we can look at the conditions, etc. And then we have the action type here, but what if the action type just doesn't work? Did I forget to implement this? Or am I just forgetting something? Here, decide next action. Use ability. I see, and in the pre-calculate ability, it then looks for valid targets, right? If you're in here. That doesn't matter. How do I go to the magic ability stuff? Here. Pre-calculate. Some MP stuff that gets calculated, intelligence, etc. These are the possible targets though. So this goes through. It needs to happen before this. Possible target. So it needs to happen here. There's just no other way. So decide next action. Decide next action, yes. from the first time in a long time. And I did not ask for a street number, so I forgot to add it, and it's already shipped. Oh no! But from Amazon? Amazon always asks. Did it use a saved address? How many addresses are saved in your account? You can look it up. But hello, Fifth Function. Welcome, welcome. So here is target valid and get target. I see. But that's not correct. This is only the targeting of the tactics. It was a new account. Oh no. Well, rip, I guess. Whatever you ordered is getting shipped somewhere. Whatever I did, this is not correct at all. This should not return this. This should actually return whatever the abilities targeting is. So if all of these are true, then we also need to check the abilities targeting. Damn it. So yeah, there's a lot of things still to do. But this is not correct. At least this is not correct. The action type is correct, but the possible targets, this thing, is not correct because it shouldn't have the target from here. It should have it from the ability. Do we have ability here? Could get it. Like this. Did I spawn the ability though already? No, that happens later. Same thing here. Here, target. This should go in here. here actually. Wait, here? Here and here. So this doesn't work. Oh boy. Do I use this as a UI filter? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe everything is possible, but the action itself will limit the player to select a target. Yeah, probably that. I should keep that in mind. Okay, then this thing should be correct. Action type. Well, that doesn't work. Yeah, it just says ability use. So why did I deep dive into this? Was it just to find out what the competitor would be as a target? Yeah, this cannot work. So in the end, I really need to add the information there. So we need one more info here, which is camera target. And then we need the ID of the owning competitor to know which side this happens. Yeah. I just am not sure if this is good. This feels like, what if there is a mix of possible targets and we cannot get the owning competitor correctly? So if we have the camera target here, which could be self, opponent, or both. For self and opponent we need to check, because self and opponent never have a mix. So we can just get the owning competitor and it's fine. And for the double target we don't even have to look here, because then it's decided that both competitors need to be shown. Now the question is, if both competitors are shown, is there some kind of origin we need to show? like where the abilities are sourced from. Is that where the camera is closest? But where's the, as Scene would say, the drama, right? It could be anywhere. It could be random. Could be at the opponent's back or the player's back. It would always work. And it would make it probably more interesting to see different angles for different abilities. Probably depends how we implement these sequences, because if we do camera turns, etc., then we need to see the charging, and then the camera needs to shift to the abilities hitting the enemy. We also need to play around with timings then. Maybe I need to nail down some kind of timing for the camera turn, etc., and then always keep it. Hello, Scene! Thank you, thank you. Am I now? No one else is streaming? Well, I appreciate it. Hello, Scene. Hello, Raiders. How are you guys doing? Look, Scene. I have an idle camera now. Oh, wait. Without this. So if we are in a battle now, and the player doesn't do anything, it just moves around. The camera flies. When it's reached the target, it starts a 10-second timer, and then it just goes somewhere else. And currently I am concepting how we can do sequences when the actual battle begins, etc. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. You could try a double interpolation. Interp 2. It'll give the motion more of a smooth ease in, ease out. A double one? This is a single one, yes, correct. What do you mean by double? Let's check that out. Where was my camera? Ease here. But this is the controller. So you mean another interpolation here, right after? Again against the target? What speed? An intermediate variable. Okay, what follows what then? I would have now understood you like this. Making it like this, that would be a stack for me. But is it like a chain? One position follows another, and then a second one follows the first? A chain, so it's more like a bigger rubber band. Is it really that better? I mean, I could just do it real quick. It isn't a big thing. Okay, so this guy follows this. Then we can save it in intermediate. And the intermediate also goes to the target? Like this. With the same speed. Now I wonder how this looks. It probably won't work. Oh, it does work. Well, now my rotation is a little out of tune. Could be funny though to lag it behind. Ah, okay. That makes sense. So no, we don't go to that. Okay, so the current location here and this, it should be like this, but what's the first here? Is it just the current location of this? Which means we need to set this location too. East point to follow. Where do we spawn the camera? Here. I guess we can just take the position. Get location actor. And then do this. I see, then there is like some kind of acceleration at the start without having an instant start. I understand what you just gave me here. Instead of having an instant speed, we now have acceleration and deceleration. I'm not sure if I can see it because of the camera that now rotates in the single interpolation kind of way. I need to change that. Yeah, let's also do the rotation. I'm not sure if I can actually grasp the acceleration right now. Yeah, it's because of the rotation of the camera, which I didn't change to the new system. First off, get actor rotation. So when the camera gets spawned, these values are set to where it is. Then when we do the thingy, first the intermediate point gets immediately launched to the target. Not sure about this thing, but no, this is fine. Launch to the target with this interpolate here. From this to the location. And then we look that our actual position follows the vector. And then we look if the current position is close to the thing. So this is correct. I just need to do the same thing here now and we're good. So new location. This thing goes in here with get current. Then we need this again, where we follow with the current rotation the intermediate one that goes into here. And now we just need to see that the current location, wait, this needs to be in here and in here, and then we are good, I think. Let's see. Yes! Thanks, scene! This is really better. Oh, can we go to a further point? Yeah, it's way smoother now. Amazing! Thank you, man. Such a small change with such a big impact. Let me clean up the code though. Okay, so this is the intermediate location for the chain, and this is the intermediate rotation. And then grab this tool right. Alright, so do that. Yeah, this should stay single. Like this. Alright, now the same thing here. Don't care. Don't care. Good. Oh, this thing is important. Alrighty. I mean, it still looks very complicated, but it's just one calculation, doesn't matter. So yeah, that's that. What if I press enter while these fly around? Yeah, it won't work. I really need the sequences for this. Okay, that's that. Now let's wrap up the sequence stuff. Where was that again? Was it here? Yes, so decide on phase length and be consistent. I'm not sure, but I think we need a target type here. Am I even using this thing? Target type. Are we using that anywhere else? We are. I'm not sure. sure if it's the new stuff. That's a battle system, but that's the battle. Here we don't use it. What about this? Nope. This battle system, battle system, battle system. And here maybe. Aha. Interesting. Do I need this? Since my targeting could be only through conditions, and if they are true, I mean, then maybe we just don't do the ability because there is no target, I guess. We need to think about this target type. Maybe it will be deleted at some point. But we need a camera target type for the abilities, and then we need the opponent side or ID. And then with all these combined, or these two combined, we would know where to face. Now the thing is, are sequences that do look at some starting points, etc., and then rotate to somewhere else, if they are fine or if they are too hectic? And can I mix in fast and slow kind of cameras? I guess that's something we have to experiment, right? Oh well, I think I'm done for today too. So tomorrow we will start with the sequence system. We already have the code for the sequences, which I implemented at some other point. We just need to fire it. We need to fire it, and we even have the flipping functionality for it. So I guess we will just create sequences, and then we will see how it goes, right? Alright. But for today, I'm done. So Phil, Carva, Loen, fifth function, Scene, are the raiders. Thanks for tuning in. All the lurkers, thank you. Everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, and I will see you guys next time. I also don't have anyone to raid here, so I think I will just stop here. Anyway, bye bye monkey!